Okay, so I was thinking on it a little bit after the video and just kind of what I could do for my shield situation. Well, getting pretty much fire resist and a big DFE chunk. Pretty much taking off the Exodus, but getting absorbs 33, resist fire, and DFE. And Dragon Breach, as shitty of a shield as I pretty much always thought it was, it sort of fits this role. It's got nice stats, even though the HP doesn't matter. The only thing is that when I put that on, I don't have absorbs 33% damage, so you know, it's kind of like I get 50% damage reduction just so I can get, you know, what's that, like 17% total? But at the same time, I have high DFE, so maybe it's worth a shot some other time. But for right now, I think I have everything I need to give it a shot. The Chamber of Bone was in this game as well, so basically I just feel like trying that one. This should be a little bit more apparent whether I can do it or not. I don't think there'll be as much dancing around. So noticing right away, not a lot of things working with Stone Curse, so I'm basically the same situation I was in at King Leoric's Tomb. Basically, see what I can do with the golem to kind of wiggle around. I'm brain dead. It's the Hail Mary play right here. Oh. Is that fire? Okay, it's fire, nice. Okay, those guys I know I can get some Stone Curse action on. That's why I like Mage, because a lot of the situations where you're pretty much boned, you're not boned. Or there's just a better way out of them.
I cannot get there from here.
Man, very hard to see. Makes this level just a little bit more intense. Oh fuck, I'm getting mobbed. As hopeless as that seems, I feel like if I can get through that initial bush of enemies there, it can actually make something happen. I'm not sure if that flame circle will cover all the angles in the window.
Not enough mana.
Okay, I got a lucky start here.
I do not have a spell ready.
I don't know how Counter Baron and everyone else can talk exactly when they play. I find it extremely hard. Like that one time I just died at the end of the Frozen Lake quest like a dumbass. Like just stupid things happen when I try and talk and play. Man, I'm just getting my ass handed by this guy. Okay, that's a good checkpoint. Next time I can just clear this first room. Actually should deal with the range guys first. Who would have thought the fire resist actually would have came in handy here? Now I have this amulet. I should probably swap out this just because I thought there'd be a lot more horrors at the start. Or I thought the start would be, you know, fairly easy. I could just kind of move on from there, but... Oh shit. Man, it is killer to see in here. There's the warped ones. I'd rather not deal with this guy right now. Try and clip off the other ones. They don't really seem as sneaky as that guy. He's pretty open and honest with what he's gonna do.
Not enough mana.
Actually. Oh yeah, these are the physical guys that I just thought were like the most ridiculous thing to try and overcome. Because I didn't really understand the powers of DFE back in the day. And I would run around with like +6 DFE and just think, ah, my reflexes are shit, that's why I'm losing. I mean, they're not great, but, you know, I definitely thought I could do a whole lot more than I really could. That's a good choke point right there. Starting to run out of room here, jeez. I can pretty well say I'm outmatched here, gear-wise, but there's just so much room around this level. Well, I shouldn't say there's a ton, because obviously I'm scrambling to survive here, but it doesn't feel like it's instantly game over yet.
Not enough mana.
Alright, so clear the first room real quick. These guys take lightning. And although I have gotten a little bit farther in reality, I could clear a couple more. I kind of feel like that's part of the challenge, is the time crunch of trying to balance all the enemies. But the first room, I could safely say, you know, I could take a pause and be like, this is where I ended. But after that, not so much. Actually, a little better when they chase me. When they knock me back, I get that extra second to get the next chop in on them. Actually, next time I'll kill those two guys. Doesn't seem like there's any immediate threat here. And alright. Maybe be a little bit more proactive here and actually just put up the wall to start. I really feel the faster attack when you can juggle those guys and hit them on the tile they land on after they warp. That's how I know it's pretty quick.
I have no room.
Now, I'm really sure that there was archers over there, and they're the only ones that are magic resistant, so... Oh, shit. I don't know what I'm doing. I get so fumbled with buttons, I just... Okay. Got a lucky crit in there, that was good. That's 2. I think there were 7 or 8 of them in this room with me last time, so... I was way too slow on that. Man, those crits. They saved my ass, but I hate how I'm just so reliant on them. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. I should have fucking put a lightning wall here before. Now, I want to let them in one at a time, but I also don't want to get myself stuck. I don't know why, I just so used to the crip or something. I don't know, like, I actually don't know why, I just can't remember resistances right now. I was good with the mud runners, but whew, man, that is a lot of work for only that much of the map to be done. So, Helm got pretty trashed, but it's okay, we got a backup. Wasted a lot of potions. That's okay, I'm just a bad player. But the main thing out of that is, now we know 100% I can get to that first group of 8 illusion people, wipe them out with magic, and then carry on from there. Really need to stop fumbling those keys. Man, it is fucking insane. There's so many fucking enemies here. I mean, I hate to let him pass, but I basically have to. It's just... pray for the crits. It's a good thing Nova is just so powerful, because I have no fucking clue where they are. Biggest thing right now is to find that illusion weaver, wipe him out. There's 2 of them. Double click there, very bad. Damn. Man, that is really hard to juggle all those enemies. But I still don't feel like it's quite impossible yet. This time I'm just gonna see like how far I can warp and if I can get to those secret rooms or not. Well, there's a lot of clans out there. Try one more time, but I'll go for the left corner. Yeah, there's really not much room in this level at all. It'll eventually come down to if I can probably kill those warped ones in a reasonable amount of time. The good thing is that progress in this one was so much slower that for me to catch up really only takes a minute or two, whereas with the King Leorix 2 it took me probably 2.5 minutes for every try. I should have actually got a count of the illusion weavers. That way I could know exactly how many I could kill. I don't know if I just saw that right or not, but I think he died to lightning, so if that's the case, I have a whole lot more room to work with here. And with proper planning, I should probably be fine. Only let a few into this room at a time. Have the golem tide me over halfway. I have a hotkey on my mouse that's usually inventory, but when I flick around to other games, I turn it off, so...
I cannot cast that yet.
Oh my god, so lazy on my part. Actually, this is a good test. We'll see if he goes around the wall or not. Well, I'll be damned. I really thought that he was immune to everything. One of the few enemies that it's actually good for me to not press the shift key, because it auto-directs my next attack to where he's gonna warp, when in reality I don't know where the fuck he's gonna go. Okay, 3, I think this is where I get to kill about 8 more.
I cannot cast that yet.
Looks like we're just about at the point where we can start going full melee again.
I have no room.
Man, this is just terrible sight.
I cannot carry any. I cannot cast that yet.
Actually, I think I lied. It's really not that fast to go through this level. It just seems like it is because there's not a lot of space.
I cannot cast that yet.
Oh shit. Just so stupid on my part. I don't know what I do. I just brain dead. From what I saw, there actually wasn't any undead in here. Or just a couple. I kind of forget, but like there was a whole lot of demons. All of a sudden, it's not the Chamber of Bone, it's just like the Chamber of Warpers. Let's see here. So, to be extra safe this time, I'm going to start with probably, I'll just do lightning. Lightning's the way to go, I think. because there's so many warpers compared to the mud runners, so I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, even though there's only a couple mud runners, they should be fine compared to like, 40 of those fucking illusion weavers. I hate to warp and die, but at the same time, if I can pull a couple more archers, we're in business. Looks like I'm not gonna get that though, so try for oh fuck. Didn't know they were so sensitive. Use a golem here, but they're not super strong. Like, I could die to them, but I feel like it's not absolutely necessary to pull out the golem when I have just 2 of them. Basically, I just don't want to get hammered in a corner with these guys. Usually that's a pretty good way to go about it. You do a lightning wall, they go up to the wall, and then put the wall down. Ta-da! But usually enemies will just come by. If they're on the lightning wall, they'll walk through it, but if not, they'll stay back. So this will let me go 3 at a time. For the sake of not wasting everyone else's time, I'll keep a track. That was 13 of those guys that I killed. I'm at 15 illusion weavers, so that's an easy number to remember. I mean, I probably won't feel like doing that all day. I can go through a couple good losses, but if it was something like the Frozen River quest, I wouldn't be doing that. I mean, when I did the second level there, that was it. Like, if I had failed on the third time, I don't think I would have finished it. In terms of video quality, I noticed that other people are actually streaming it like Counterbear, and I thought that was a really good thing. You can kind of see where their eyes shift and, you know, what they're thinking about, if a battle is trivial or if it's like they're relying on one key moment to flick over to a different mode. It's, I don't know, something I wouldn't have thought about, but I really enjoy seeing it. I can hardly get the videos on these to even be halfway decent anymore. Windows Movie Maker, now I guess it just doesn't save them as YouTube videos anymore. I guess everyone's making them, so it kind of makes sense that they make it kind of useless now, just so you have to buy it, or you have to use something like Bandicam. Someone suggested that to me, which I don't really mind paying, but the idea is that, like, let's see here. At the start, I pretty much only made videos because Mordor said, hey, you know what I like? Playthroughs. You know how you can pay back to the community? Playthroughs. So I thought, hell, I mean, no one's expecting anything really of me. They just told me the basic outlines, and that's what I did. Now, donating's a different thing, but it's like, if I'm gonna if I'm gonna be donating, you know, $50, then why would I spend $40 on Bandicam so I can make videos? When maybe the quality's shit, but I mean, at the same time, it's Diablo, so it's not really like anyone's expecting stellar graphics. These walls are breaking my balls. Okay, at 24 Illusion Weavers. And as slow paced as this seems, it's a whole lot more fun than, say, like the Paladin with like -60 light resist. I found that to be like fucking staplers in my eyes, like super fucking boring. Just because of like, man, they're still here.
Not enough mana.
Aggro radius is just bizarre. Oh, I didn't realize I was funneling them this way. I just thought I'll split them in half and send the golem on the other half, but these crosses are actually coming in handy. But yeah, just the slow attack speed from that paladin one, and basically chasing everything. You know, it's a lot different when you're trying to survive. Every step is like, well, I gotta section off that enemy, I gotta put up a wall for that, stone curse my ass off, be a pussy. Probably just a personal taste, though. Alright. I guess it's best to just go for this. I could probably come up with some... Yeah, I should put this up too. I could use like charge bolt to get one over here, but I'm just gonna wait for the archers. What to do, what to do. Man, I just can't fucking see shit. It's pretty sad when that's more aggravating than actually dying after 15 or 20 minutes of this shit. God. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. Get rid of this guy. Quite a few. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I will not be doing that again. That's just bad time waiting to happen. I don't know if this will be enough, but... Oh yeah, their stun resist is fucking terrible. I thought maybe because they didn't warp, it would just be, you know... Okay, so now I'm not warping, I can just actually attack you. I'm not stuck in the teleport animation, but it seems it's quite the opposite. Noticing a lot more potions for upkeep than the other quest I did. be at 20 of these. And I kind of forget the evolution weaver number. It's like the ultimate battle of attrition though. Going super slow, pushing through everything. I should have just did this from the start. I don't like the idea of boxing myself, but I mean, if I can get away from 3 of them attacking me, I have potions to kind of level me out when he does stun lock me. Okay, 25 warp demons. Those 25 warping demons. At least there's about the same number of them, so it's easy to keep track of. But I'm glad in a lot of ways. I really didn't want to have to resort to getting a sturdy Defiance piece. It's just kind of like God tier. Also trying to think of other quests that I could do with the melee mage, but most of them restrict teleport. Maybe the worm place, but a lot of them are range too, so it really wouldn't. Aw, shit. That's a berserker, so I'm gonna get fucking pummeled here. deserve your damn. Well, I guess that's how champion mobs work, but. Guess I don't really have. And that makes me fucking nervous. .66 durability probably will last me. I'm not positive on that, but I'm thinking it will. Oh shit. Guess I should have turned Discord off before I started the video. It seems like the extra space is really helping out here. Just having lots of room, and of course the walls, but I didn't really think about that. If my staff were to run out, then I'm pretty much done. I mean, what am I gonna do without mana charges? I only have a handful of potions. I mean, I could let myself regenerate, but that would make this slow fucking run even slower. talk and say, I think it'll be better from here. It just gets more and more crammed with enemies. See, just like not walking through the wall.
I cannot carry any more.
I probably could have saved a little bit of time there if I had used my wall better. Oh my god. Just so stupid. I just lost focus for a second. Oh man. What a chore. I had it too, I just had to be patient. Oh my god. Very tragic. Alright, well, that's a long fucking video for today. I may do it again, but I don't really think there's anything crazy at the end of that level. I could probably just, keep the walls up, be a little bit more safe. Maybe take breaks in between, upgrade the durability of my stuff, but I think the case is closed. That one can be done with melee mage, despite the rocky start. I have to get back to the King Leoric one. I don't think I'll be able to do that one, just because he endlessly spawns minions. Other than that, maybe I'll go back and do Iswal's quest, but with real mage gear that time.